introducing Ty Edmonds. Ladies and gentlemen, Edmonds ring wide to the red corner, introducing Lizarraga.
I can see it from anxiety. You're making a plea, but I got hate along the side of me. The choir sings, and the crowd all chants. Rally round, Tom Bull.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you, and welcome to Ontario, California, here at the Loon Hill Center for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Red Boxing Promotions and the Live TV and the Fight Night Channel, sponsored by JJ Realtors, La Salsa Tacos de Canasta, Dual and Associates, and Avocado Parcel Service. This bout is sanctioned by the California Athletic Commission, Commissioner Pete Villegas, Executive Officer Anthony Foster, and our lead inspector, Jesus Villarreal. Our physicians at ringside are Su Sheng Lu, Andre Guerrero, and Child Beard. Our top keeper at ringside is Kaden Wright. Introducing your three judges at ringside, Jonathan Davis, Pam Hayashida, and Rudy Barragon. And the third man in the ring is veteran referee Ray Corona. All right, fight fans, here we go. The moment has arrived for the main event of the evening. 8 rounds of boxing in the middleweight division for the GBO and ABO middleweight championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the Loon Hill Center in Ontario, California, I have one question for you. Are you ready? It's fight night! Coming out of the blue corner from Meridian, Mississippi, he stands at 6'3". He weighs in at 162 pounds. He has a professional record of 14 victories, 4 defeats, 9 big wins by the way of knockout. He's a former WFC champion. Introducing Ty, Mr. Untouchable, Edmonds. He has a perfect professional record of 9 victories and no defeats, and all 9 victories are on the way of knockout. He's the current ABO North American middleweight champion. Introducing Raul Lizarraga. Let's take the judges from the referee, Ray Corona. This is still for here. This is still for here. If you want to take those, do it now. God bless.
Here we have it, big fight feel here in Southern California. We're here at our main event for Brut Boxing Nights. I am Manu Kakopia and I am joined by undefeated heavyweight contender Michael the Bounty Hunter. Here we have Raul Lizarraga and Ty Edmonds. Let's get it on about the 8-round middleweight attraction.
This fight looks like it's going to be exciting. 2 long, tall guys, good weight. That 160 weight class is a very dangerous weight class to hit like heavyweights and fast like lightweights.
Absolutely, Michael. We have an 8-round middleweight attraction here. Raul Lizarraga from nearby Murrieta turned professional in 2021 and kicked off his career with 6 straight wins in Mexico, and now he's taken his act to stateside and looking to get his 10th win, all via knockout, here tonight in front of a partisan crowd in Ontario, California, at the Loon Color Center here in Southern California.
Now this is a orthodox versus a southpaw, so you might see a lot of head clashing in this fight at some point in time. So we'll see.
Absolutely, Michael, great point. And you've probably fought one of the best southpaws in boxing over the last few decades in Alexander Usyk. Talk to me about that fight and what a lefty-righty matchup is when it comes to orthodox and southpaw.
Yeah, well, you're definitely going to get a lot of head clashing or possible head clashes and fighting for, usually people fight for the space in the ring, but when it comes to a southpaw versus orthodox, they usually fight for the angle, you know, who's going to,
Lizarraga with a beautiful left hand, rocked Edmonds, who's looking at referee Ray Corona for some help. But Michael, protect yourself at all times.
That's right.
I don't know what Edmonds is doing, looking for Corona for help, but Lizarraga tattooed him with a looping left hand, and Edmonds is in deep trouble with a minute to go in this round, desperately holding on.
Looks like he might be getting himself back together a little bit.
Lizarraga unleashing punches, connects again with the lead right hand, but Edmonds looks composed. His feet look like it's under him, but he's getting tattooed with some shots. You would like to see some more defense as Lizarraga unleashes these flurry of punches. Edmonds getting backed into the corner, the last place he wants to be as Lizarraga gets to work. Close to 10 seconds away from surviving a rocky first round is Ty Edmonds as Raul Lizarraga goes to work. End of round 1 here at the Loon Color Center in Ontario, California, and a fantastic first round it was for Lizarraga, who connected with a vicious left hook that even Eazy-E would have been proud of.
Exciting fights here, man. The crowd is electric. They're showing appreciation for every bout.
Yeah, you gotta give credit to Redbox Promotions. A fantastic team of individuals with Red Boxing Promotions, with Ray Rodas, CEO and executive producer, 3rd generation Filipino boxing promoter, nephew of 2-time world champion Rene Barrientos. And it's an all-star team with guys like Fernando Lepe and Alan Gomez, who are head of operations and fighter relations. matchmaker Eddie Rodriguez, just an all-star team of individuals who are putting on a great show here tonight in Los Angeles.
Got hit there.
Second round underway, and more of the same script that we saw there in the first, with Lizarraga connecting beautifully with his lead left hand. Again, tattooing him, and Edmonds isn't really throwing much back. You would like to see some more offense from Edmonds, but I don't want to say he's in survival mode, Michael, but it appears that that crushing left hand created some major problems.
Yeah, well, he's being very aggressive, and he was hurt earlier in the round, so I think that just swayed the momentum for somebody to be chasing and somebody to be running. So I think Edmonds needs to find some dominance and respect in there, because I think he kind of lost it in the last round.
Edmonds from Meridian, Mississippi, professional since 2011. He's coming off a 14-month layoff and a unanimous decision loss to Kendrick Paul Jr. He was knocked out in that fight in the first round, but before that, a 10-fight winning streak. So he's a tough competitor, fighting the guys like Steve Rolls and Isaiah Steen, who was just in the ring last night and lost to Becco.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Edmonds just landed a good right hand.
Oh. You mentioned Edmonds landing. His punches are a little bit more sneaky. Lizarraga's are more trajectory. You kind of could see them coming. But again, working beautifully to the body, taking the attack upstairs, connecting pretty much as he pleases right now. Everything seems to be successful for Lizarraga. Lizarraga picking up the pace with his punch output, not giving Edmonds any room to breathe. Lizarraga has Edmonds in the corner. The partisan crowd definitely is liking that. Edmonds breathing with his mouth open. No, never a good sign. But it seems like he's going to make it through round two. But not before Lizarraga unleashes a couple more punches in bunches.
Great action.
If you're in Edmonds' corner right now, what are you telling him, Michael?
I would tell him he got to get on his bicycle and use his jab. You know, use his straight punches. He's long, tall. He already threw a couple of sneaky shots in there. You can tell he may not have a lot of power, but as long as they're sneaky, he could gain some respect. So I think he needs to throw some sneaky shots down the pipe and make him work for those shots.
When you say bicycle, are you suggesting he slows down the pace a little bit and fights his fight?
Yes. Uses. Oh, stopped it.
Appears to be some confusion in the corner, but Edmonds is coming out to see round three. Outside of that crushing left hand he took in the first round, hasn't absorbed much damage, but if the fight continues to be one-sided as it has been so far, Ray Corona ruling it a push, but never a good sign when a fighter falls like that. He usually doesn't have his legs under him the way he should. Kind of got ragdolled there a bit.
The guy's being really rough, and that's what he has to make him not be rough.
Yeah, Lizarraga with the roughhouse tactics, so much so that Edmonds lost his mouthpiece. Wasn't really hurt, but bought him a few more seconds of time. Action continues here in the third. And Lizarraga not letting off and continuing to press the action. and again pushes Edmonds down to the canvas, and Edmonds looks a little shaky on his feet right now. Hasn't gathered himself. Needs to collect himself if he wants this fight to continue, and they're waving the towel in the corner, and the fight is over. Edmonds' corner did not like the body language, did not like what they were seeing, and they stopped the fight. And Raul Lizarraga improves to 10-0 with 10 knockouts, and yet another fantastic performance for the budding prospect that is Raul Lizarraga.
Great action.
Yeah, timing clearly not there. The offense wasn't there as well either, and he absorbed a lot of big punches, and the corner had enough. And beautiful night of fights tonight. Stoppages all around. Every single fight ended here in a stoppage tonight. As a fight fan, you love to see that. And great night of action, knockouts all around for everyone involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Corona has put a halt to this contest after 1 minute 3 seconds into the third round. Declaring the winner by the way of TKO to the corner stoppage out of the red corner, and the new GBO and ABL middleweight champion, Lizarraga!
There you have it. Raul Lizarraga improves to 10-0 with 10 knockouts, picks up some hardware along the way. Fantastic performance for the prospect.